very interesting and important table about the situations that we are in today. Unfortunately, we see peace talks, but nothing comes out. The Hamas carries on shooting rockets, and Israel look like that could not give really a proper answer to all this terrible situation, while the whole world is against them. Now, we see the table, a lot of important messages about what we should really do in such a case. So let us see what the table tells us. Very important table, as you see just now. So in the table we have the following. We have the expression helplessness, which is oslat yad, helplessness, and you have here the interesting words of the Torah, B'achrit hayamim, the end of days. This is the situation now. We are the end of days before Mashiach, and here the Torah tells us what will be in the end of days. Basar lecha, you will traverse, u'mitzarocha kol hadvarim hael, all these terrible things will happen to you in the end of days. ושבת עד השם אלוקיך, ושמעת בקולו. You have to return to God, to listen to Him. Now, this would look like what is to be, because it's the only solution. Then, what we look more into this is very interesting. We see Bnei Yosef, by the way, this is a Mashiach ben Yosef indicated. In fact, we have here the word Mashiach right in the beginning of Oslat Yad, because this is what is written, one of the signs before Mashiach that will not have to rely only on God. As nation of the world, you cannot rely on them. We see Britain, we see the state, we see all the world really against Israel. So only God can help us. Interesting that here be also the word this year, in fact, Tafshinayim, this year. But the most interesting, the most important is the verse here, which tells us the following. This is the most important. Tell you, Ba'aretz, in the land, Asher Hashem Elokecha noten lecha nachala lirshta. But, rak, only if you will listen to His voice, and you will keep lishmor la'asot, to do all His commandments. So no doubt that the situation that you have is simple, because you don't believe in the Torah. And then, if you don't believe in the Torah, you are conquerors. All the word claim, you are conquerors. You took the land from the Philistines, should give them back. And Israel doesn't know what to answer, because unfortunately somehow they don't want to admit the Torah. Maybe if you admit the Torah answer, then you have to keep mitzvot, Shabbat. It is a very interesting story that it was a while ago when demonstrations stood next to the embassy of the Egyptian, and they shouted, it was in Tel Aviv, hey, you have the land, it is ours, it's written in the Torah. So the president of at that time was this, the man of the embassy came out and said, yeah, you have the Torah, but you don't keep it. Tel Aviv, what is going? Gay parade, the discretion of Shabbat, everything against the Torah. So what you tell me about the Torah? So definitely once you don't keep Torah, you don't believe the Torah. So you are conquerors, and then we see what is going on, the whole world against Israel. You have to give back the land, and no doubt that in such a case it's very bad. No, the Torah said, Ba'aretz asher Elokeinu noten lecha lirshta. The land is God gave it to you to inherit, but on condition you keep the Torah, lishmor mitzvotav. And this is the most important. Then, what is really interesting is this table that exactly comes in the book of Deuteronomy, the portion that we read this week, this Shabbat, and this Shabbat we read here this one, the verse which tells us the land which God gave to us. But what is really something which is really, as we said, something not usual, the Torah exactly in this place said, Ad hayom hazeh, up to this day, Avim yoshvim b'chasarim be'ad Aza. These are the places of Aza, Chasarim, around this area, which up to today the Philistines are. As Rashi said, that Avim is amazing. The Torah tells us Ad hayom hazeh, like up till today. If the Torah tells us, suppose they knew the situations that we suffer from the Philistines up till this day. Also, what is interesting that you have the word here Hamas coming here, and also amazing next to it, Me'amaleki, from the Amalekite. We know these nations, Hamas, the Philistines, PLO, want really to destroy Israel, is from the Amalek, because Amalek is the evil force which want to destroy Israel, as we know quite well from the Medrash and Kabbalah, and we mentioned that the word Amalek is Amlak, a nation want to lick your blood like a dog. So, important table. There are many more verses in this table that is very relevant to our time. We can go to it. It's long speaking about, but it's important to know that only coming back to God to do Shuvah, V'shabta Hashem Elokecha, only then you'll have the land which God gave to you, and then we'll get rid from this. So, as we said, the most interesting is the expression B'achrit Hayamim, the end of days, which comes here, and as mentioned here, Ad Hayom Hazeh, Philistine, has the amazing table showing clearly the truth of the Torah, and only keeping the Torah, believing in God, keeping Shabbat, purity, all these things of life, only then will save us from all the problems that we have in today.